Alright, welcome back to another deck highlight video. Today we are looking at the new card Silver Samurai. This card is a 4/5 with the on reveal if each player discards the lowest power card from their hand. So this card is obviously very easy to build around. You want to be able to discard a low cost card from your hand, and you also get the disruptive power of discarding a card from your opponent's hand. There are two very obvious synergies. One is in a pure discard format, or one is in a stature format, and my deck is going to focus on the stature format. So with stature, we're obviously also running Black Bolt, who is a 5/7 discard the lowest cost card from your opponent's hand. So we have two cards that are allowing us to discard cards from our opponent. So we can obviously hit some very important cards with Silver Samurai. You can hit things like Iron Man, Taskmaster, Null, Arnim Zola are the big four that you want to be able to hit, and those are just the 0 power cards. You could even hit like a Mr. Negative and Mr. Negative decks if you can play this on 3 via Zabu. And obviously we have an Iron Man in our deck. We're hoping that Silver Samurai can hit that, and then we can Ghost Rider the Iron Man back into play. So for 4 energy, we're getting 3 power from the Ghost Rider and then double power from the Iron Man that we just pulled. The other minor deck that we're running with this is a Darkhawk package. So we have Darkhawk at a 4/0, something that Silver Samurai can also hit, and then Ghost Rider can bring back onto the board. So we can have Ghost Rider bring massive stats into play for very cheap. And then to synergize with that, we have Korg and Rockslide. We need Zabu, obviously. And then the other two cards in here are just some disruptive cards. We have Scorpion at a 2/2, just inflict all cards with -1. This can allow us to like flip down a card. So like say they have a 2 power card and a 1 power card. If they only have the 2 in hand, we can hit it down to 1 and give us a chance to Silver Samurai that card. It's also just a good card since it's decreasing the power output of our opponent. And then Spider-Man as just a good disruptive tool to move an opponent's card away from a location that we don't really want it. So this is the deck. If you have better positions for Spider-Man and Scorpion, you can always move those around. We also have Chavez at the end just for consistency in the deck and for a nice play if we need it. Anyway, if you guys enjoy the deck, please sure to leave a like and a comment letting me know, and consider subscribing for more content. Anyway, I'll see you in the video. Alright, hopping into the first one, we have Nexus, which will be good, I imagine. We should be able to get a lot of power into play here. We also just have a pretty good start in general. If we can pull Silver Samurai, we're going to be actually in a very good position. We can Silver Samurai on 3, Ghost Rider on 4, 5, 6, probably 6, honestly, because we don't want to show the Iron Man. We don't want to show that we have the capabilities of pulling the Iron Man back early. But we do need Silver Samurai or Black Bolt in the next 2 turns, ideally. Another option we have is if we don't pull Silver Samurai, we can always, if we pull Black Bolt, we can stature Iron Man on 6. And into the Nexus, of course, very good. Opponents just bleed an energy away. Okay. We also have an option of playing Spider-Man. Spider-Man would be pretty good just to move a card out of the Nexus. We Black Bolt here because it's more power than stature. Because then we Iron Man stature or stature. Iron Man, and then yeah, I don't think it matters where we play. I'll play stature here just to avoid a Shang. Like, I don't think it matters, but I'm gonna do it just in case. Yep. So that kept us in it. So you can see that this deck is capable of putting in a lot of power into play. Alright, hopping into the next one. Hopefully in one of these games I'm able to showcase the Ghost Rider stuff. I mean, all we need is Silver Samurai and we can do it this game. It doesn't matter that we have... Big House doesn't matter because we have Zabu, so we can put pretty much anything under it. So I'll play Zabu under Big House, honestly. Obviously, we aren't playing Ghost Rider. Yeah, I think Rockslide is good. Just start getting the rock pulls early. They did already show Kitty Pryde, so we know that that's going to be something that we're seeing middle. It's unfortunate. I think I want a Spider-Man middle here. I want to try and move the Angela into the Scorpion lane, just to clog the Angela a little more. Honestly, moving even Angela into the throne room would be good for me, because when the positions move, Angela won't be in throne room. I think that card is currently the biggest threat to get doubled power. So if we can just shut that off now, then that would be ideal, I think. Holy Lord. I am sad that I wasn't able to hit the Angela there, but we hit an Iron Fist. Wait, what? They played that like they knew I was going to move their Iron Fist out. That is very interesting by our opponent. They're gonna have 10 cards in their deck. Yeah, I think I want to do this. How many cards do they have in here? They have 3 in hand. Sorry, I'm learning how to read this UI still. One of them is... Okay, well I get to Scorpion the whole hand that he just played. So, obviously good for me. He shouldn't have any 10 power cards he can play. This is more power than any of those. So yeah, simple turn. I don't think they can play 15 power. I could be wrong. I mean, maybe they have a Shang or something. But we hope they didn't pull a Shang because we had Rock Slide. Played Rock Slide on 3, I believe, so like... Yep. I think the Scorpion came in pretty big there, shutting down a lot of what our opponent wanted to do, since we negated all of his power to 1 after he falconed it. But another convincing win in my opinion. I thought to really showcase the deck, I'd throw us into a gold conquest. So you'll get to see more wins and losses that the deck is capable of. It might just be an overall better showcase for the deck, in my opinion. So if this is the format that you prefer to see, please let me know. Leaving likes, comments, prefer comments, so I like know what you're physically saying, right? Not the like, hey, enjoy the video. Don't get me wrong, I like seeing likes, but you know, can get a little confusing. Let's move the X20, try to move the X23, try and disrupt their energy gains. Ah, unfortunate. That's probably a Carnage, so I mean, it's still probably Deathlock. Okay. That's pretty good for us, honestly. Yeah, I think we want a Rock Slide. I don't know if I want a Rock Slide there, honestly. Okay. Um. Okay, so if I Black Bolt, I can stash your Iron Man, but I could also Darkhawk Korg and then Chavez. I think Black Bolt's better because then we get to discard something in the deck. Hopefully it's on a Wolverine, man. Yep, that's what we want to see. Okay. I guess I should have known. Yep. Okay, so that messed them up, losing their Deadpool. So we should have pretty good hate into this deck, which is what we want to see, obviously. And the API is going to be useful here to let us know what cards they could have. So we know half their deck now. I don't have to use my brain to remember what they could or could not have. We don't have an Enchantress, so we can't do anything with that null. It's just unfortunate that it's on the board, honestly. Alright. Had to take a phone call there, so I was a little radio silent there, but so they have a 8 power Deadpool, it looked like. So our option is really Ghost Rider middle, which I don't think wins. Our option is Ghost Rider wherever the hell we want, but we don't win regardless. So we're gonna leave that one. Yeah, we do have a pretty good matchup into our opponent. Just the main thing is when we play Silver Samurai, we obviously don't want it hitting Wolverine. We want it to hit Null if possible, since we know they have Null. We also are still missing 2 cards, which is concerning on the front of it could be a Shang. Shang would be really bad for us. It could also be a Magic, possibly. Those could very well be the last 2 cards that we're missing. I think I'll do this. Just get as many rocks into the deck early as possible. And then we also left the option to Silver Samurai next. Okay. The rock slide didn't go off, which is unfortunate. I'm assuming he has Venom primed. I'm hoping to hit the null here. If he snaps, we leave. There's just nothing to do there. Two might be the lowest power card. We might hit Deadpool if we don't hit null. Did hit Deadpool. Iron Man will put us to 36 power. Right, if we Iron Man then Chavez, it's 36 power. I don't know what he can play. He has null. Wow. He top decked null? Or no, wait. Is null not 0 in hand? Does null scale in hand? This doesn't tell me the amount of destroyed power, does it? It's gonna be 3, 7, 10 plus 2. So it's 50. Third or 12 power. Yeah, I don't. Does null really show in hand the number that the power is? I'm trying to think of any other card that's like that. Morbius doesn't do that. No, Morbius doesn't do that. There's no way they just top decked it. I'm not. They didn't. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, they shouldn't have it. They were banking on having it. Okay. I was like, what is going on? It's time we go through the stages of grief there. Holy. I'm very glad I stayed in that and I didn't retreat. Dude, imagine if that would have hit Iron Man. That would have been crazy. I also totally missed which card. Okay, Venom got discarded. We can get this down. If they have Deadpool in hand, it's a dead card, which is really good. Obviously, is really good. So we can Silver Samurai next turn. Or we have a really awkward hand. We can Silver Samurai next turn. Oh, we can't hit Wolverine anymore. You love to see it. Depending on what this hits, likely dictates what we play next turn. If we hit Darkhawk, we're playing Rockslide next turn. If we hit Iron Man, we're probably just playing Darkhawk out for its smaller body. Oh, we didn't hit Deadpool. How unfortunate. We hit the Deadpool anyway. How does this work? Does that benefit us? If I do this, yeah, this is beneficial because that means we can play Darkhawk and Ghost Rider next turn, so it's literally just an extra play. The downside is we can't play anything into Crimson Cosmos. How much power is Darkhawk? Darkhawk's gonna be 6. 7, 8. We're of 16 power middle if we Ghost Rider. Oh, and we get Zabu middle too. I don't know how many cards they've destroyed. 2, I think. Okay. They just hate their hands, I guess. I think we should have won middle because this would have been 10, 11, 22 power middle, and they also would have had to have had an expensive death over here. I am still a little nervous on what the last card could be, because it still could be a Shang. But I'm guessing by their retreats, it isn't a Shang. Maybe it's Yondu? I don't know. I don't really know what's in the output range of a Destroy deck on card 12. I feel like it's pretty flexible. Could have killed the Deadpool there. Could be a dead, but actually he has Forge out, so it's probably not a dead Deadpool. Dude, if we could move this into Kilntar. Oh. Yeah, we moved the Forge into Kilntar. We can just hit a Zob and chill, honestly. I think that's fine. Yeah, is that fine? Gives us a 1 power stature. We can Rockside stature next turn. Oh, huge. Huge value. Probably should snap there on having hit that. Yeah. We can probably be a little bit more aggressive on our snaps since we have such a massive lead. In that scenario, we could have been more aggressive on the snap. Right, obviously we can't snap anymore, so they have to win 5 in a row. Let's not blunder 5 in a row, huh? Seems pretty possible in my opinion. We have 1 ongoing card, so let's not play it there. Now let's murder a Deadpool. Dead Deadpool. Go middle. Let's go. Probably just play the stats out. I feel it's kind of awkward because Korg is obviously good for the Darkhawk I have in hand, but Spider-Man's just better. I want to move the Carnage out of this lane. Yeah. Dude, if we can pull this into Eternity range, that'd be so good. Pull it into Dark Dimension, which I feel like is kind of awkward for him. Yeah, I'm gonna Zabu Korg. That feels like the right play. This feels like the right play. So we can keep our Darkhawk unchangeable as long as possible, because they could still have it. It's still in their output range to have it. So I think that's optimal. And we just protected it from a Killmonger, which is good. Oh, it stayed middle. That's hilarious. They're malding. Let's put it over here. Yeah, I realize that I'm Ghost Ridering nothing this turn. I'll be Ghost Ridering nothing, but that's fine, probably. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason for me not to stay. I understand that, but also, like, doesn't really feel that good. This technically is better because you can't Shang me. Like, yeah, I'm not... I need to remember to play around the early Galactus. That, like, it's just not in my head. That's on me. We got their null immediately. Neither of us have any location variability. Oh, wait, fuck. Why'd I do that? That was so... Dude, I just autopiloted so fucking hard there. God damn. You know... That's fine. Alright, if we get a destroy card, we're actually cooking here. Like, this is... we're going to be very good position if we get a destroy card. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. They're losing this one. This is honestly hilarious to me that the game that I get to use his deck, I'm gonna absolutely cook him with his own deck. Yeah, we get it. You have Scorpions. Guess what? These cards aren't getting played, my guy. You're done. You're toast. Sayonara, my friend. Or, hold on. Hold on. What if we do this, 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 this? I think this is better. Because then we get the 14 back to hand and we get another 14. Oh, hey, look, I get a Wolverine. Thanks. I'm not doing that. I was looking at it, but I'm not doing that. Oh, does he have Killmonger? He could have Killmonger. There's 4 cards in his deck. There's 9 cards in my deck? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, I mean, I think statistically he has Killmonger. This wins middle and it wins... it'll have a lot of power right if it doesn't win right. Oh, if that went right, that would, or if that went literally not middle, that would have been great. Yep. We saw the Killmonger. We had the vision. We knew he had Killmonger. We are simply built different. Sheesh. Sheesh. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this convinced you that's a good deck. If you guys enjoyed, please consider subscribing for more content and leaving a like, letting me know that you enjoyed the video. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.